Barbados, a Caribbean paradise known for its pristine beaches, but there's so much more beneath the surface. From vibrant local culture to unique natural wonders, this island offers way more than you might expect. In this video, we'll explore why Barbados should be at the top of your travel list. Fun facts about Barbados. Did you know that Barbados is the birthplace of rum, with the Mount Gay distillery dating back to 1703? The island also boasts over 60 stunning beaches, but its interior is equally captivating with lush botanical gardens and caves like Harrison's Cave, a breathtaking underground wonder. And here's a fun twist. Barbados is often called Little England because of its strong British influence, which you can still see in its architecture and afternoon tea traditions. A capital bursting with history and culture, Barbados is often known for its pristine beaches and turquoise waters, but this island nation is so much more than a tropical getaway. Start your adventure in Bridgetown, the vibrant capital that perfectly blends the island's rich history with its modern charm. Bridgetown has been a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 2011, and it's easy to see why. The streets are lined with colonial architecture, colorful shops, and lively markets. One of the best places to experience this mix of old and new is Trafalgar Square, which feels like a piece of history standing at the heart of the city. Named after the famous British victory, this square showcases Nelson's statue, which predates the one in London's Trafalgar Square. Just a few steps away, you'll find Parliament Buildings, an iconic structure of neo-Gothic design that dominates the landscape with its stately presence. Visitors can tour the museum housed within these grand buildings to learn about Barbados's journey to independence and its role in shaping Caribbean history. After soaking up the history, don't forget to visit Cheapside Market, where locals sell fresh produce, spices, and handmade crafts. It's a lively and authentic place to pick up a piece of Barbadian culture. And while you're there, try some local treats like conchies or fish cakes. As Bridgetown's rich history begins to settle in your mind, you'll likely start to crave the natural beauty that Barbados is so famous for. Sandy Lane to Bathsheba. Barbados's beaches are a thing of legend, and while you can certainly spend your entire trip lounging on white sands, each beach offers a unique experience. Start at Sandy Lane Beach, located on the island's luxurious west coast. Known for its soft, white sand and crystal-clear waters, Sandy Lane is where you'll find some of the most exclusive resorts on the island. The calm waters make it ideal for swimming, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a celebrity or two vacationing here. If you're looking for a more local vibe, Accra Beach offers a relaxed atmosphere that attracts both tourists and Barbadians alike. With food stalls offering local dishes like fried flying fish and vendors selling handmade jewelry, Accra Beach is perfect for those wanting a taste of local life. The beach also boasts great conditions for water sports, such as windsurfing and paddleboarding. For the more adventurous, head to Bathsheba Beach on the east coast. Unlike the calm waters of the west, Bathsheba is wild and untamed, with powerful waves that attract surfers from around the world. The dramatic rock formations and tidal pools add to its rugged beauty, making it a photographer's dream. Even if you're not a surfer, Bathsheba is the perfect place to sit back and watch the waves crash against the shore. After all that, wow, can this tropical paradise keep surprising you with its incredible variety of experiences. Exploring the underground wonders of Harrison's Cave. Barbados's natural beauty isn't limited to its coastline. For a unique experience that takes you below the island's surface, venture to Harrison's Cave, one of the island's most extraordinary geological attractions. Located in the heart of Barbados, this limestone cave is filled with stunning stalactites, stalagmites, and crystal-clear streams that run through its depths. A guided tram tour will take you through the illuminated passages, allowing you to see the magnificent formations up close as you wind through chambers like the Great Hall, which stretches over 50 feet high. The cool air and mysterious beauty of Harrison's Cave provide a refreshing break from the tropical heat and offer a glimpse into the island's rich geological history. Don't forget to stop by the cave's waterfalls, where water cascades over rocky ledges into pools below, creating a scene that feels straight out of a fantasy novel. The wildlife and gardens of Barbados. Barbados is home to more than just beautiful beaches and caves. It's also a haven for wildlife and lush tropical gardens. Begin your exploration at the Barbados Wildlife Reserve, where you can walk freely among animals like green monkeys, tortoises, peacocks, and deer. The reserve is a great place to observe Barbados's native species in their natural habitat. The monkeys are the stars of the show here, often seen playfully swinging from trees or curiously approaching visitors. Timing your visit for feeding time offers an even more exciting experience, as the reserve comes alive with activity. Just a short drive away is Andromeda Botanic Gardens, a 6-acre paradise filled with a dazzling array of tropical plants. Originally created by renowned horticulturist Iris Benoki, the gardens are home to rare species of palms, orchids and ferns, all thriving in the island's tropical climate. Walking through the winding pathways feels like stepping into a different world, where the sounds of birds and the fragrance of exotic flowers surround you. For a more structured glimpse into the island's flora, visit the Flower Forest Botanical Gardens located in the highlands of Barbados. These gardens offer spectacular views of the countryside and coast, along with beautifully landscaped gardens filled with blooming tropical plants. While the island's natural wonders may captivate you, Barbados's rich culture and history are equally compelling. The rich heritage of St. Nicholas Abbey and plantation life. Step back in time with a visit to St. Nicholas Abbey, one of the oldest plantations on the island. This Jacobean-style mansion, dating back to the 17th century, is not only a stunning example of colonial architecture, but also a glimpse into Barbados's plantation history. The estate has been beautifully preserved with antique furniture, grand staircases, and sweeping views over the surrounding sugarcane fields. A tour of the house takes you through its well-appointed rooms, but the real treasure is found in the rum distillery on the property. St. Nicholas Abbey produces its own small batch rum, using traditional methods passed down through the generations. After your tour, you can sample the estate's award-winning rum, and if you're lucky, you might catch a glimpse of the sugarcane being harvested and processed into the famous spirit. Beyond the rum and history, St. Nicholas Abbey also offers beautiful walking paths through its gardens, where you can admire the towering mahogany trees and sweeping views of the estate. It's a peaceful and informative visit that offers insight into both the colonial and agricultural history of Barbados. After experiencing the serenity and heritage of St. Nicholas Abbey, it's time to discover more of Barbados's vibrant culture. What does the island's colorful festivals and lively music scene have to offer? Barbados Festivals and Music. Barbados is a vibrant island that knows how to celebrate, and its festivals are some of the most colorful and energetic in the Caribbean. One of the biggest events of the year is Crop Over, a festival that dates back to the 18th century, when it was celebrated to mark the end of the sugarcane harvest. Today, Crop Over is a summer-long extravaganza filled with calypso music, street parades, dancing, and food stalls. The highlight is Grand Kadooment Day, where revelers dressed in vibrant costumes take to the streets for a massive parade that ends with a lively beach party. Another important cultural event is the Oistins Fish Festival, which takes place every Easter weekend in the fishing village of Oistins. This festival celebrates the island's fishing heritage with a mix of food stalls, live music, and even a fish boning competition. It's the perfect place to try freshly grilled fish, watch traditional Bajan performances, and mingle with locals. Barbados's music scene is equally impressive, with calypso, reggae, and soca beats filling the air, especially during festival season. The island is also known for producing world-class talent, most famously Rihanna, who was born in Bridgetown. You can even visit Rihanna Drive, a street renamed in honor of the superstar. Practical tips for visiting Barbados. Barbados offers the perfect blend of relaxation and adventure, but a little planning can help you make the most of your trip. The best time to visit Barbados is during the dry season, which runs from December to April. This is when the weather is most pleasant, with warm days and cool breezes. The wet season, from June to November, can bring heavy rain, but it's also the time when you'll find fewer tourists and lower prices. Getting around Barbados is easy. Taxis are widely available, and many visitors choose to rent a car to explore the island at their own pace. Keep in mind that Barbadians drive on the left side of the road, and roads can be narrow and winding, especially in more rural areas. If you're staying in Bridgetown or on the west coast, the local bus system is an affordable and efficient way to get around. The iconic blue and yellow buses run frequently and are a great way to experience local life while getting to different parts of the island. Just be sure to have some small bills on hand, as fares are usually paid in cash. When it comes to money, the official currency is the Barbadian dollar, but US dollars are widely accepted across the island. Credit cards are commonly used in hotels, restaurants, and larger shops, but it's always a good idea to carry some cash, especially when visiting markets or smaller establishments. ATMs are easily found in Bridgetown and around tourist areas. In terms of language, English is the official language of Barbados, so you'll have no trouble communicating with locals. However, you may hear locals speaking Bajan, the island's dialect, which is a unique blend of English and African influences. It's always appreciated when visitors learn a few local phrases, like "how ya going," meaning "how are you," or "wujinian," meaning "what's going on," to connect more with the local culture. Barbados is generally a safe destination, but like any place, it's important to stay aware of your surroundings, especially in crowded areas or when visiting unfamiliar neighborhoods. The island has a relaxed and welcoming atmosphere, and most visitors find it easy to navigate and explore. Packing for Barbados is simple. Light, breathable clothing is a must for the tropical weather. Don't forget to bring sunscreen, as the Caribbean sun can be intense, especially during the midday hours. For evenings, pack a light sweater or shawl, as the temperatures can drop slightly after sunset, especially if you're near the coast. Comfortable walking shoes are essential if you plan on exploring the island's many outdoor attractions, and if you're planning to visit religious sites, such as churches, be sure to dress modestly out of respect for local customs.